Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today we're going to be diving into fashion. I am so excited to be bringing and sprinkling in some fashion back into the channel, and I've been feeling very optimistic. I've been feeling like, you know what, if I buy fashion this year, I'm probably going to be able to wear it in public. And because of that, I've been doing a lot of online shopping. I've been looking at different fashion ideas. I've been getting really into like what's gonna be in for spring, looking at the different trends that are gonna be in. And guys, I noticed that there's a huge trend for spring, and one that is so hard to pull off. Like, it's a very difficult trend. And when I saw it on so many websites, like literally almost every single top that I saw on H&M, on Zara, on a lot of these very mainstream websites were all crop tops. Crop tops are everywhere. And if it's not a crop top, it has some type of strategic cutout on it. So showing skin is very in for spring. And I am not the biggest fan of a crop top. I have always been kind of against a crop top. I've never really loved this trend. The way that the styling of crop tops have kind of evolved with time, I'm actually starting to gravitate to crop tops so much more than ever before. And I feel like back in the 90s, crop tops were super in, but it was also with very low cut pants. It was very exposed. And now the way that things are being styled, I feel like a lot of people can actually get away with wearing a crop top. However, it's hard to imagine yourself in one. So in today's video, I decided, let me give everybody these tips. Let me share with them what I have figured out. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys 6 different tips to look good in a crop top. I am not in my 20s, and it is a little bit more difficult as you get older to envision yourself in a crop top. But I think in this video, you guys will see different ways that we can wear this trend, and I feel like it still looks so flattering, elegant, and beautiful. And I really think that even if most of these tips don't work for you, there may be one that will allow you to wear the crop top trend, which is everywhere. Everywhere. So if you guys are excited and you have not seen me before, please hit subscribe, join the channel. I'm very excited to be bringing some fashion sprinkled back into the channel. Usually we talk a lot about makeup, but I am a huge fashion lover and I can't wait to bring you guys more fashion content. So anyways, let's go ahead, let's get into these tips right now. All right, so like I kind of alluded to in the beginning of the video, I have never really loved crop tops. I've always just felt like they're very exposed. They look very young to me. I've never looked at them as an elegant piece of clothing. However, I am here to tell you guys that I have literally been dissecting crop tops and trying to figure out how can I make these work for me the way that I personally think that they look the most elegant. Let's start off with the first one. And this is one of the most important tips in this entire video. And I feel like if you go by anything, go by this tip. So it is the 1 to 2 inch rule. If you expose 1 to 2 inches of your stomach area, it actually doesn't look bad. Now, there is a region on most people that is a very safe point to be able to expose. And even on myself, because I have had a baby. I am a very thin person, but my stomach area is not perfectly flat. And I feel like if you want to expose your whole stomach with a crop top, you have to have a very fit body in order for it to look like amazing. On me, it does not look that way. So I always stick to the 1 to 2 inch rule. So that rule is very simple. Only expose 1 to 2 inches of skin and you're good to go. Now, there's a trick. There is an area on your body that is the most flattering to show off skin, and it's right underneath your bra area. So if you expose 1 to 2 inches right underneath your bra area, that area is usually the thinnest portion of your stomach region. It's around your rib area. There's not that much excess fat there. As we start to age, a lot of women, we gain more weight kind of like in our lower tummy area. So if you don't want to feel a little insecure or wonder like, oh, am I gonna have little pinched effect look where your skin is kind of coming over, I would definitely say show 1 to 2 inches right underneath your bra strap area. I have always opted for crop tops that only show in that region because I just think it looks so much better on me. So since I'm talking about 1 to 2 inches, so when you guys look for your crop tops, these are going to be very short crop tops. And I know that most of you guys would probably look at the shorter crop tops and be like, no way, am I ever going to expose that much skin? But because you want to show only this region, your crop tops actually have to be pretty short and your pants have to be pretty high. So always just remember, even though the top looks extremely tiny, your pants are going to be very high. If you start to get longer with the crop top, then you start getting closer to the area that maybe is not the most flattering to expose. So just keep that in mind. The shorter crop tops are actually better when you want to expose the 1 to 2 inches right underneath your bra line. So definitely 1 to 2 inch rule, one of the most important rules in this entire video. So if you're gonna go by any, go by that one. Okay, so tip number 2 is also very important, okay? So this was a trial error for myself. I typically wear jeans that are pretty form-fitted. I like tight jeans. Like, I've always been somebody who loves tight jeans. Nowadays, jeans that are tight are not really in trend. It's a little bit looser fitted, right? Now, that kind of works really well with crop tops, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you wear very, very tight jeans, like the ones that we typically like to wear are skinny jeans or any of those tighter form-fitted jeans, they do give you a little bit more of a pinched effect. And yeah, it looks really good on your lower half, but sometimes around your tummy area, if you're not in the best of shape, it could give you a little bit of a pinched effect. You can have a little bit of fat rollover, and obviously you don't want that to happen when you're wearing a crop top. I don't want that to happen when I'm wearing a crop top, because even if the rest of the figure looks good, the last thing that I want is to expose the skin that's being pinched, because then you're going to have like a ridge, you're going to have like that pinched effect. So therefore, one of the key elements to wearing a crop top and to make it look really, really nice is to make sure that your pants are looser. Okay, so you can wear form-fitted pants, just make sure that the area that it cinches you in on the waist fits you looser than you typically would want it to fit. So you don't want anything that's super tight around the waist. You want something that's just kind of like holding your waist but not pinching you in. So if that means that you have to size up in a pair of jeans, if you have to size up in a pair of trousers, that's probably the best way to do it. We have just finished talking about the 1 to 2 inch rule. So we do know that usually the amount of skin that you want to show is right around up here. So that means that you are looking for pants that are high-waisted. So we're definitely talking about high-waisted pants because we need to cover this whole region in order to only show this portion. So when we're looking for jeans, when we're looking for trousers, we want high-waisted, looser fitted trousers or jeans. When I say loose fitted, I don't necessarily mean that it has to be like baggy pants or kind of the style, which is very wide leg pants. I just mean like, just make sure that the area that it buckles, you don't have to like hold your breath to buckle it. So I'll give you guys an example. I bought these beautiful Dusty Rose trousers that are wide legged, super on trend. They're high waisted. I typically would buy a 0 in Express, but I decided to purchase these in a 2. I didn't want for 1 second for that waist to look even close to being pinched, because I knew that the reason that I was buying these trousers was to wear with more cropped silhouette tops. So when you look for your perfect trousers, when you look for those perfect jeans that you want to wear with a crop top, just make sure that the waist area where you put that button in is not super, super tight. Now, when it comes to the rest of the silhouette, it doesn't matter. If you want it to be skinny jeans, go for it. If you want it to be loose fitted trousers that are super in right now, go for it. Just make sure you don't have to hold your breath to button them up. Also, I would recommend a good pair of mom jeans, because mom jeans tend to be looser fitted and their cut is already kind of made on purpose so that the top portion's a little bit looser and then it gets tight around your hips and then it loosens up as it goes down. So mom jeans would probably be like one of the best style of jeans to wear with a crop top. And of course, a wide leg trouser also kind of does that same silhouette. So those are two easy options in order to accomplish this trend and still have a nice silhouette with the rest of the body. Okay, so number 3. Now this one is going to be for those of you out there that maybe, yes, you feel like you could do the crop top, you can do the loose fitted jeans, but you still feel a little bit uncomfortable having that skin exposed, but you like the look of it, but you're not sure. Layer. Layering is such an easy way to get this trend to work for you. So let's say you got your perfect crop, you have your amazing trousers, but you don't want to go out in public because you just don't know, you don't feel like it looks right, or you want to kind of cover up sometimes. throw on a blazer. A beautiful blazer with a crop looks amazing. It actually looks super chic, and I've seen this done so many different ways. You can actually even show a little bit more skin if you really want to. If you have a low V'd crop top, and if you're a little bit bigger on the chest area, I would definitely just say make sure you put a blazer on. I think it just looks a little bit more elegant that way. Or if you just want to have the option to be able to cover up if you feel a little insecure, then definitely a blazer, a cardigan. These are all amazing ways to be able to wear the crop top trend and bring it up to the next level. I'll tell you guys a little secret. I actually think it looks amazing with a blazer. I actually think it looks even more chic worn that way, and I can see myself wearing it this way at night or to dinner or to any type of event that maybe I don't want to be exposed the whole time, where there's ways to kind of work around this so that you could still look really chic, but you can cover up if you want to. So tip number 4 is going to be one that I think could benefit a lot of people to kind of try out the trend. So I would say start off with a cutout dress, okay? So maybe you don't want to get into the crop top yet, you're not sure, you don't know if you would love the way it looks. There's so many dresses out right now. Even the one that I'm wearing today has a nice little crop. It's almost like wearing a crop top with a high-waisted skirt. It has a little cutout right underneath the bra line. There's so many dresses that already do this, and it just gives you kind of like a feel for a crop top, because this is basically how a crop top may look. When these dresses are designed, they're kind of designed on purpose so that the flattering parts of your silhouette are exposed. So most of these dresses are not going to do a huge cutout right in your lower stomach area. Usually they are right underneath your bra line. It is a nice way for you to kind of just get used to the idea. When I first started getting into crop tops and I was not sure if I would be able to do this trend, one of the things that I did was buy myself a dress like these, and I started with these type of dresses, started getting used to them, started getting used to the way that the cutout worked, and I started liking it so much that I just think that these type of dresses are so chic, so cool. They just look really modern, and maybe you're not ready to jump into a full-on crop. Try this trend. I think it's also a really cool way to be able to wear this exposed skin look. You can also put a blazer over this if you wanted to, and you could wear it a bunch of different ways, but it is a good stepping stone into seeing if you like this area exposed or not. Just make sure that when you are buying a dress that does have a cutout, I would definitely say stick to like the second rule we talked about and the pinching effect. Don't try to get the smallest size of the dress, because you may actually do a little bit of a pinching effect, which you don't want. Make sure that you get a good size that fits you nice so the rest of your body looks great, but try not to get something that's super, super tight on you, because then it could actually do that pinch effect, and yeah, you don't want that in a dress, you know? So number 5 is just one that I kind of did on my own, thinking if maybe this could work, and I feel like it did work, okay? So I have seen so many different versions of lace bodysuits lately, and the other day I saw one and I was like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. I saw one at Zara. I also saw one at H&M, and I picked up one from Zara. It had this beautiful lace detail to it, and I said, you know what? Why can't I wear this under a crop top? And this could be a way for you to be able to wear a crop top without actually showing your skin. So this was something that really got me intrigued. So what I did was I went ahead and purchased this lace body, and I wore it underneath a crop top with a high-waisted pair of jeans. And the jeans were a little lower, so I was exposing a little bit more skin than I probably would have felt comfortable doing without the lace bodysuit. But the lace bodysuit shows this whole portion, and the portion that it exposed was actually full of this lace. You could still see my skin through it a little bit, but it looked so elegant and chic that I actually was like, wow, this is a very comfortable way for me to be able to wear a crop top just by layering it with a lace body. So let's say you are going somewhere that you just know you're either going to be chasing your toddler around, or you're going to be doing so much stuff that you don't want to worry about pulling up your pants or looking to just make sure that you're not getting any pinching going on. This is an easy way to wear a crop top. You buy your favorite crop, and then you buy a lace bodysuit. Put your lace bodysuit underneath the crop top, put your pants on. It works like a stocking. Why can't we do that? why not? I mean, for me, the black one was awesome because it gives you like that little detail so you could see your skin through it, but at the same time, you don't see your skin. But I don't even see why you couldn't buy one that was skin toned and wear a skin toned one underneath if you really wanted to. Or you could buy a lace skin tone one that has like little patterns on it so you see the patterns. I feel like this is a way for most of us to actually be able to wear a crop top and not have to worry at all. Like, this is a non-worry way to wear a crop top. And I'll show you guys a few different ways that I have styled it and I have loved it. And I feel like when I'm able to go to the baby showers, all of those different things that maybe I don't want to be as exposed, but I still want to be trendy and modern, this is a cool way to be able to wear it and still look really, really cool. And here is my last tip. So this is tip number 6. I talked about in the beginning of the video to make sure that when you looked for a crop top, to look for shorter crop tops because you want to only expose this portion of your skin. The longer the crop top is, the lower we're getting into maybe the region that you don't want to show off so much. So if you want to buy one of those crops, let's say there's a really cute one, but you know it goes down to like here, it goes down to like here, and you're like, you don't really want to show off that lower portion, you can still wear that crop. But here's the trick. Make sure you still wear your high-waisted pants, okay? So you can wear a longer crop top with a high-waisted pant. Now what's gonna happen is you're not gonna really be showing too much skin until you move around. When you lift your arms, when you bend over, when you do different movements, your skin will be exposed, but you're not exposing that unflattering area that would typically be shown with a longer crop. Now, longer crop tops are actually easier to wear, especially if you're getting into crop tops, because if you wear them with a high-waisted pant, you're typically not really showing off that much skin at all. I actually purchased a few different sweaters like this, and I will tell you, they're a lot more comfortable to wear because I know that I'm gonna wear a high-waisted pant with them. So my stomach is not gonna really be out at all. It's just certain times you will see it as I move my arms and stuff, and it does look really, really cute. And I don't feel insecure in it because I know that my stomach area is still covered by those high-waisted jeans, especially the area that I don't want to show off, and the only area that is exposed is the one I do want to show off, and that is not being shown off the entire time. So go for a longer crop. Just make sure that you pair it with some high-waisted pants, high-waisted jeans, high-waisted trousers, and just know that it's not going to be a constant crop, but when you do move in certain directions, you will expose some skin, and it's still cool, and I still like the way it looks. So anyways, those are my tips. That is what I have figured out so far with crop tops. I am going to be diving more into crop tops and using them throughout the spring and probably the fall. And yeah, I'm sure that I'll have some more tips for you guys in the future, but for right now, these are the ways that I feel like I can get away with wearing a crop top. And I'm very proud. So anyways, I hope that I was able to help some of you guys. Let me know down below which tip you guys think will work for you, and if there's any other tips that you guys want to share with your friends here, don't forget to leave those comments down below because people love to read what you guys have to say too. So thanks for watching, hit subscribe. I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.